The huge truck sped in the wrong direction on the highway, almost hitting several civilian vehicles, and crashed into two patrol cars, crossed the median, and continued to drive despite the blown tires. The police ignored all orders, driving the vehicle like a walking bomb. Support units from Marion County and Gainesville PD quickly joined in, blocking off nearby roads to prevent the disaster from spreading. People on both sides of the road panicked and avoided, while the police risked their lives to maintain a safe distance.
Found wrong side of the road, coming up to 34th Street.
People, hit that truck.
Trying to get to it. Speed 60 mile an hour.
Do you have any lag at ASO units? I hit a ride.
Northbound 34th Street, northbound 34th Street.
Alright, 1388, I'm calling it. Northbound through Windmills Boulevard on 34th Street.
Trying to get up to a pit.
Signal 4, gaining wrong lane of traffic. Piccadilly, wrong lane of travel, past Piccadilly. Continuing on. Alright, we're still continuing northbound, passing the Metro Diner.
Here's the city to help us, guys. We need to stop this now.
Stand by. Okay, so third quarter. Attempted pit. We are going through the Metro Diner Plaza. We're on 34th. Keep off. Everybody hold the traffic for a second so we can call it. We're through the parking lot. We're about to come out at 34th Street. Attempted pit again. Coming back out on the 34th Street. Going back southbound on 34th.
The suspect was identified as Christopher Lee Butler, 35, of Gainesville, Florida. He was charged with armed carjacking, aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, evading arrest with a motor vehicle, reckless driving causing property damage. Butler faces 30 to 50 years in prison. On the 1st of April 2021, in Micanopy, Florida, near I-75 and County Road 234 CR 234, a patrol officer spotted a brown Chevy driving erratically. When the officer activated his lights to stop, the driver sped away, setting off a high-speed pursuit in broad daylight.
He's in the inside lane here due to the construction.
We'll ram those cars. Yes.
The suspect drove like crazy at 100 miles per hour, and the suspect stuck his hand out the car window and gave the middle finger to the police, a provocative and challenging act to the police.
Outside lane.
Veterans Way to southbound into George Marion County.
Speeds 100. Traffic light.
Sorry, we stopped there. Real conflict? Just entered into Marion.
An officer decided to perform a pit maneuver near Bellevue. The precise hit caused the Chevy to spin sideways, lose control, and skid off the road, stopping in the grass on the side of the freeway. As police approached, the suspect tried to start the engine again but failed. He was pulled out of the car and safely restrained. The suspect was named Matthew Martin Richardson, 33, a resident of Florida. Richardson was booked into Marion County Jail, facing a prison sentence of up to 5 to 10 years. On the afternoon of the 31st of December 2024, in the parking lot of the Dollar General, 801 S. Eastern Avenue, Moore, Oklahoma, a woman named Kayla Cervantes, 35, was found in possession of a large amount of fentanyl, meth, and heroin. When she realized she was being followed, she jumped into a silver pickup truck and sped away, setting off a high-speed chase later in the year. The suspect, Kayla Cervantes, took the pickup truck onto the highway and drove like crazy at speeds of up to 153 miles per hour. Many police officers were chasing behind the suspect. She didn't care. The suspect stepped on the gas and sped away.
Update speed truck. Light traffic for 240, we're talking 80 mile an hour, still less power.
A successful PIT by Officer Moore, causing the vehicle to spin and stop. The officer exited the vehicle and drew his gun on the suspect, and the suspect was arrested in the area of 8700 S. May Avenue, Oklahoma City. Kayla Cervantes was transported to the Cleveland County Detention Center. According to provisional records from Cleveland County Court, Cervantes has not yet been sentenced. The case is pending a preliminary hearing scheduled for February 2025.
Sector 1 headquarters show Lincoln 12 out of the city and reference the TVI, and I'll maintain supervisory control of the city.
I'm good.
Headquarters, we're going to need a unit eastbound to block. We've got a lot of debris on the eastbound lanes as well.
I'm clear.
Robert, have fun, dude.
Lincoln 12, Adam 11. Will you come take care of that, and then I'll use your camera for pictures. Monroe?
Delta 34 headquarters. I've got a camera and I'm in around from 240 and sooner.
On the morning of the 29th of October 2024, on Highway 71 near Waldron, Arkansas, an officer with Arkansas State Police Troop H spotted a white Ford F-150 speeding and without a valid license plate. When signaled to stop, the driver, a middle-aged man, accelerated and fled.
Coming back out to 71. Down.
The F-150 crossed multiple lanes and traveled the wrong way on Highway 71 South at approximately 120 miles per hour, 163 miles per hour. The suspect continued to swerve, nearly hitting several civilian vehicles, while the woman in the passenger seat cried out in fear. At 2:03, the trooper performed a pit at mile 33, causing the F-150 to spin sideways and flip over. Smoke billowed from the hot engine. The officer pulled out his gun and shouted, "Show me your hands! Get out of the window!" The man raised his hands in surrender, repeatedly saying, "I didn't want to do that." The woman suffered minor injuries and was pulled from the vehicle. The arrest took place near Highway 71 north of Waldron Airport, Arkansas. The male suspect was restrained at the scene and taken to Scott County Jail. The case is being forwarded to the Scott County Prosecutor's Office for prosecution.
Hey, go grab him real quick. Go put handcuffs on him. Who else is in the car besides you two?
We can't want this. Why is this happening? Why is this happening, sir? I didn't want you to do that.
Get off.
I can't.
Get off.
I'm trying, sir.
Now get out on it. On the ground.
Yes, sir, I didn't do anything.
Who else is in the car?
Sir, I didn't do anything.
On the evening of the 11th of August 2024, in McFarland, Georgia, an officer with the Forsyth County Sheriff's Department's Heat Unit spotted a black pickup truck traveling 88 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone and swerving all over the lane. What was supposed to be a simple traffic check turned into a high-speed chase that lasted through the night.
Back off a little bit, in case that's flagging.
When the officer signaled for the vehicle to stop, the driver of the pickup truck recklessly accelerated instead of complying. Speeds quickly exceeded 100 miles per hour, leading to a chase on McFarland Highway, then Union Hill, and Old Milton Parkway, in light but extremely dangerous traffic conditions. During the journey, the driver threw several strange objects out of the window, including a box containing syringes, indicating drug-related signs. Despite constant updates from the police, the suspect continued to swerve, run red lights, and nearly lose control several times, with no regard for the lives of anyone on the road.
We're by the old tow booth. Looks like they're about to pit him. No, they pit him. 41. He's flipped and rolled and hit the wall.
Clear on 41.
Holy shit!
75 dude ready, 225, everybody else go back in the county on the island for a second.
I got speed.
I'm coming in behind number 1.
Extremely 1049.
50 to 50. Get out! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get out! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get out!
Check the truck! Check the truck! Get him coming back! Truck's clear! Put your fucking hands behind your back! Put your hand behind your back! Hands behind your back!
I got your sit. Rick, 1039 the channel. Ready to go.
You could have just killed me, dude.
Correction, you could have killed yourself.
Yeah, you could have killed yourself. It's not us, man.
That's
It's you.
illegal. That ain't illegal, brother.
You think so?
To wreck me like that?
The driver, a man wanted on a warrant and on probation, said he fled because he had a case under his belt and would be going to jail soon. At the scene, police recovered a container of syringes and other suspicious items that had been thrown out the window during the pursuit. The suspect admitted to using heroin, but said he was not high on the drug. He now faces charges of felony fleeing and attempting to elude and other serious traffic violations. Fortunately, no police or civilians were injured in the incident. And it was a tragic reminder that all it takes is a moment of panic to turn a simple speeding mistake into a decision that can cost lives. On the 18th of November 2024, a 911 caller in the United States received an emergency report from a motel on the side of the road. The caller said that a woman was seen in a deep sleep inside her room, while a 4-year-old boy was running around the parking lot for nearly 10 minutes without any adult supervision.
Sorry, 1080. Candler, southbound at 285. Motorcycle.
36-1080, Candler southbound at I-35.
As the motorcycle sped away, the suspect continued to circle around Panthersville, Taylor Road, and along the edge of I-285. He changed direction repeatedly, making sharp U-turns, creating figure-8 circles that officers could not block. The radio kept saying, "We're just doing circles right now. Might be out of gas." Nope. The suspect's actions put numerous civilian vehicles at risk. Even a small mistake could cause a serious accident on the highway.
End of the parking line. Maybe come back in on the
Doing more circles right here at Panthersville. Northbound from Panthersville, back on Candler. Southbound Candler.
Okay, come back in the Panthersville, southbound Candler. Like on 285.
Clear from 285.
What do you use that on Union?
Clear turning on Union.
Go down there, we do a circle. We just want to do up here, we like to go back to the town. I'll call it. Back northbound Candler, Panthersville, yeah.
Clear northbound Panthersville.
Circle again. Southbound Candler, southbound on Candler.
Southbound Candler.
The chase abruptly ended when a man the officers called a civilian emerged from the side of the road and knocked the biker off his bike. The radio immediately confirmed. "Civilian just tapped him off the bike, stand by." As soon as the biker fell to the ground, the officers rushed to control him. "I'm going to get on the ground and we're going to put you in." What was supposed to be a few minutes of chase turned into several chaotic loops and ended with just one timely intervention. It was a reminder that one reckless decision on the road can put dozens of people in danger. The suspect was handcuffed just below the 285 overpass.
Get on the ground.
Date: Sunday, the 2nd of March 2025. Heading towards Roermond, Netherlands, Politie Infra units spotted a car with stolen license plates. When they tried to approach to check, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled. And within seconds, a cross-border chase began.
Vermutlich Grenzübergang Garken.
Angsterweg.
Angsterweg, dat is het.
De weg achter het Koetboek, lijkt een zandweg, staat bij doodlopend, maar gaan we even bekijken. Zo heb je dat natuurlijk uit de bocht.
De weg achter het Koetboek heeft wel nog enkele zijpaden die uitkomen bij de N294.
De mensen bocht je wel een beetje naar rechts toe. Hup.
En je echt door het bos, door een modderzak, even kijken waar het dadelijk uitkomt. Lijkt dadelijk aan het einde.
Ja, das ist Grenzübergang Wolfhagenmühle. Für die deutsche Kollegin Grenzübergang Wolfhagen. Die Grenze jetzt überschreiten Wolfhagenmühle. Habe ich deutsche Kollegen aus mit hören?
We zitten nu in Duitsland, correct?
Ist Leitstelle Heino.
Leitstelle Heino, die Kollegin von uns sind die Grenze.
The suspect immediately put everyone on the road in extreme danger, driving 200 kilometers per hour on the A2 motorway, continuously overtaking in the emergency lane, Vluchtstruck, encroaching on the lane, cutting in at the A2 entrances, continuing to overtake right and left without any regard for anyone's safety. When turning onto Afslag Sint Joost, the car was still driving at 188 kilometers per hour, entering the small roads towards Roermond, where there was dense residential and vehicular activity. To avoid danger to the people, the commander ordered, "Blau out, afbreken, turn off the emergency lights and cancel the active pursuit." But the car did not stop. It continued to drive through the center, towards the German border.
Dan naar links en naar rechts. Rechts vrij, links vrij. Rechtsaf. Ja. Een beetje een kninkje naar rechts toe.
As he passed the A73, the suspect slowed to around 70-80 kilometers per hour, then turned onto Angsterweg, a narrow dirt road that leads straight into the woods near Cobroke. The slippery curves, deep mud, and small, twisting tracks made the situation even more unpredictable. Just a few minutes later, the Dutch unit confirmed. Ze zitten nu in Duitsland. The suspect has crossed the border into Germany. At Mühlenstrasse, German forces appeared and saw Dutch patrol cars. The German S-31 unit officially took over the pursuit, while the Dutch teams slowed down and provided support from behind. This was the moment the chase was officially handed over to the Germans. The suspect was later arrested at a junction. When officers activated their sirens, the Civic did not stop. It ran red lights, drove through multiple busy intersections, and traveled 79-90 miles per hour on Miller-Bluved, completely disregarding the safety of anyone on the road. The distance increased to 3 blocks at one point, forcing the primary unit to temporarily abandon the pursuit because it was too dangerous.
We're good 2-3 blocks behind the crew. Broadcast for 7. We're gonna have to cancel. It's got way too much distance on us.
4231, 4230, we're going to be in pursuit of that gray Honda Civic two-door. We're coming up to Grand Tosa from Village. You back on Grand Tosa and Village. Guy running.
Pull over.
20, we're also, 40, we're also in pursuit.
He's running, he's going, he's jumping the fence to the freeway.
He's jumping into the highway.
Continue broadcasting.
He went to the highway. There's 2 right there.
20. No, east corner of Grand Tosa Village. Black male wearing all black.
Go.
Watch over here, sir. He had to go south. Get on the ground now! Stay on the ground now! On the ground! You got no weapons on you? You got anything on you? You got any stuff on you that's gonna poke us or stab us? Okay, are you hurt? Okay. Alright, we're gonna stand you up. Come on, stand up.
A total of 3 men were arrested at the scene. However, no verdicts or indictments have been made public, so the specific sentences for each individual cannot be confirmed. No police or civilians were injured in the incident. A rare blessing, after more than 9 minutes of chaos with an armed group.